Yeah, I had to do 3 takes on this video because as soon as I started recording, I just became emotional. Like, I just started crying. This is really hard to talk about. Really, really, really hard. But I said I was going to make this video, so that's what I'm going to do. So we on take 3. And let's get on with the video. Hey family, what's up? It's your girl Simply Kim, and as you can tell by the title of the video, today's video is going to be why I decided against having weight loss surgery. So let me just start this video off by saying a disclaimer. I am not discrediting or knocking anyone who has ever had weight loss surgery. I do know people who have had weight loss surgery and has been very, very successful. I know a couple of you YouTube sisters of mine who have had weight loss surgery, and it has been successful for you guys as well. So this video is strictly what was told to me by my physician, by other nurses, other doctors, and this is my opinion. So let's get this video started. Okay, so back in 2012, 2011, I was in a car accident and I was receiving treatments for sciatic nerve damage, and I was going back and forth to a physical therapist, and I was also periodically seeing my primary physician. That is when the talk of weight loss surgery came into play. So I wanted to do my own little research so that I can determine whether or not that procedure would benefit me. I do know that you have to be pre-qualified for it. You have to actually qualify. So I took the initial steps in order to make sure that I was able to be qualified. So the first thing that I did was I went to one of the weight loss meetings, and I met a couple of people who had had weight loss surgery. That was like, it was kind of like follow-up for them, I guess. So anyway, I went to the meetings, and like I said, I was still a little iffy because I was scared when I heard about how they put you on anesthesia. You know, that's a risk because there's a possibility that you may not wake up. So it scared me. So like, I wanted to do my own research. So I started researching online. I started watching YouTube videos. I started researching online, trying to figure out, you know, watch people who had it, how was the success rate, and I saw quite a few videos where people had success with it, and you know, start on this weight loss journey, and you know, hopefully this will help me because I've been overweight all my life. And if you have not been overweight all your life, those of you who have been overweight all your life and have struggled with weight all your life, you feel me, you know what I'm talking about. But for somebody who was once skinny and maybe had a baby, or maybe had whatever, and they gained weight and got, you know, heavier, they can't understand the actual, I mean, I'm not discrediting someone who was once small and got big and, you know, had to lose weight. But if you've never been small and you've been heavy forever, it's a different type of feeling. I can't really explain it, but it's different. It's different when you've struggled forever and you've had weight on you forever. You've never been a normal size, and that was me in my case. I've never been a normal size. I was a fat baby. I was a chunky kid. I was a fat teenager, and now I'm an obese adult. So I've been big all my life. To accept when people start telling you, well, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. You don't know, you don't walk in my shoes, you don't know what I've been through, what I've had to deal with, and it's easy to say from someone who has been small before. So I say all of that to say this. So when I went to my second visit with my primary doctor, after I went to the meeting, because I had to go back and see him, and he was like, well, you know, now you have to continue these meetings, and it's a process, and then you have to go see psychologists, then you have to go see this, then you have to go see this, then you have to do this. And then the final step was, because of my weight, they wanted me to lose 150 pounds before I had the surgery. Did you hear me say They wanted me to lose 150 pounds before I even had the surgery. I'm going to let y'all process that for a minute. 150 pounds before I have the initial surgery. Does that make any kind of sense to you? And that's exactly what I told my doctor. Does that make sense to you? If I can lose 150 pounds on my own, what do I need weight loss surgery for? I mean, really, what do I need weight loss surgery for if I can lose 150 pounds on my own? So that was strike number one. But I remained positive, and I said I was going to give this a chance. You know, I'm going to do this because from what the doctor said, I need this. Okay. In the process of me going through all of this, one of my real good friends, and I believe she watches my videos. I'm not going to say her name, but I believe she watches my videos. Her dad had weight loss surgery at the end of 2012. And he was pretty big. He was pretty big. He wasn't as heavy as me, but he was pretty big. Okay, so he had the surgery and everything was fine. He was good. Starting in maybe about 5 to 6 months after he had the surgery, things started going downhill. He started not being able to hold in food. It was coming out of both ways. He started vomiting a lot. He started having, I guess, what they call the dumping syndrome, and I heard that a lot in the meeting. And when I watched YouTube videos, I heard people say something called the dumping syndrome, where you poop a lot. I mean, a lot. So he had issues with that. He was vomiting a lot. He was pooping a lot. Then he started getting lightheaded a lot, like getting really lightheaded. I can't remember all the symptoms. I'm sorry, I can't remember everything that happened to him. But at the end of 2013, well, not the end of 2013, maybe around the middle of 2013 is when he really took a turn for the worse, when he had to be put on dialysis. He was put on dialysis, and by December of 2013, he passed away from complications due to the weight loss surgery. So what happened was, in the process of this transaction going on with him, I ended up meeting with his daughter, which is my friend, you know, to console her because she had just lost her mom, and now she was in the process of losing her dad. And she knew that, I'm sorry, y'all, something in my eye. Oh. She knew that her dad was going to be leaving soon because they told her his kidneys were shutting down. He wasn't able to eat on his own. His blood pressure was always low. His heartbeat was irregular, things like that. So they knew that there was only a matter of time before he would eventually pass. So I met with her, and I hadn't had a chance to tell her that I was in the process of going through the steps of having the weight loss surgery myself. So I talked to her, and I was telling her, asking her how her dad was. She was like, oh, he's in a nursing home, all this other stuff, and we talked about that. So then she tells me, when I mentioned to her that I'm going to have this surgery, we had a little conversation, and she was like, Kim, I want you to go with me to the nursing home and meet with this nurse. And I'm like, why? And she's like, I just want you to go with me. Can you go with me one day and just meet this nurse with me? I said, okay, cool. So the nurse, she knew they knew each other. You know, they had become acquainted with each other. So I get up to the nursing home, and we go into this little conference type room, and we're sitting there, and the nurse is asking me, why did I decide to have, what was my decision to have weight loss surgery? What made me decide to have it? And I was telling her that I have osteoarthritis. You know, I was giving her all the little things that were health problems that were going on with me recently, as far as my sciatic nerve damage, my high blood pressure, my osteoarthritis, just being overweight, period. It's tiresome. And those of you who are overweight know it's a daily struggle. It's large, period. Overweight, period. It's a daily struggle to even just get out of the bed. You know, it's hard. So I was telling her, you know, I'm tired of that. At the time, you guys know now, I work from home. But at the time, I was getting up, getting dressed, putting on makeup, doing my hair, fixing my lunch, doing all of that, getting in the car, driving, walking downstairs, walking here. And it's tiresome. When you carry this much weight, it's tiresome. I get tired easily. So I was telling her, I'm tired of being like that. I'm tired of, you know, being out of breath. I'm tired of being tired all the time. I'm tired of having no energy. I'm just tired of that. So I want to do something to better improve my health. And after I said everything that I needed to say, she says, I'm going to tell you something, and this goes against all protocol of me being a doctor. And I'm sorry, me being a nurse. She was a nurse. She was the head nurse at this place. Me being a head nurse. She says, if I would have known, I'm just going to say my friend. I don't want to say my friend's name because I don't know if she want me to put her out there like that. But anyway, I'm just going to say Lisa. She said, if I would have known Lisa's dad prior to him having this surgery, I would have told her not to let him have that surgery. So I asked her why. She says, well, I don't want to get into the complications of her dad, but I just want to, you know, touch bases on a few things. There's a lot of things with the weight loss surgery that they don't tell you. There's a lot of things that happen years after you have the surgery that they don't tell you about. You know, I know that it's a total life change. I do know that. I know it's not easy. That's why I said I'm not trying to discredit anyone who has ever had it. I'm not by any means saying that that's an easy way out, because I know it's not. I know it's not a cop-out. I know it's not the easy way out. I know that it takes determination. It takes patience. But anyway, so she was telling me, breaking it down to me, different things that could occur after weight loss surgery. She did mention the dumping syndrome. She mentioned some other things that I can't really remember. But she mentioned a lot of things that really made me think. So what I did was I said, you know what? I don't know this lady. I appreciate her telling me this, but I don't know her. I had a talk with my mom. My mom was like, well, you can't just go by what somebody says. Even though she's a nurse, you don't know her. You might want to get a second opinion and find out, if that's true and all this other stuff. So what I did was I went back to my doctor and I asked him. I didn't tell him that I spoke with anyone professionally. I just asked him questions. Some of the things that she was telling me, I asked him. And he was like, well, yeah, there's a risk of this, there's a risk of that, there's a risk of rupture, there's a risk of, he was telling me all these things that there was a risk for. And I'm not about that life. I'm just going to be real. I'm not about that life. I'm very skittish when it comes to things like that. Like I said, I've never had any type of surgery, and I'm scared. I was scared. I'm still scared. I don't think I could do it. I don't think that, in my heart, I don't think that I will survive. I'm just going to say it like that. And I'm just being honest. I don't think that I will survive. I don't think that I can do it. I just don't. I just don't. I have a bad feeling about it. I've had dreams about it. I actually had a dream one time that I went in to have surgery and I died. As soon as I came out of the operating room, I died. I've dreamt about it before. And I've prayed on it. I've asked God to tell me if this is what I need. Show me. Tell me this is what I need to make my life a little different. Tell me this is what I need to make me a little more to make me more healthier. I'm not going to say a little more healthier, a lot more healthier. If this is what I need, show me a sign, send me something. So I went to the doctor again, and my blood pressure was high. And so they made me meet with the blood pressure nurse. I had changed my blood pressure medication, and then they had me come back and meet with the blood pressure nurse. So at this point is when I made my final decision. I said, no, I'm not having it. I'm going to do what this lady told me. So I went back to meet with the blood pressure nurse, and we talked about weight loss surgery, and we talked about my blood pressure, and we talked about me being overweight, and and this lady was more than just a blood pressure nurse. She said she had been doing this for like 20 some odd years. She said that she had assisted maybe about 20 to 25 weight loss surgeries in her career span. She had been in about 20 to 25 weight loss surgeries. She was assisted a doctor. And she was like, it's not natural. Will you lose weight? Yes. Will your joints stop hurting? Yes. How bad do you want it? That's the question. Are you willing to let somebody cut you open and do all these things to your body? I'm not talking about you, or you. I'm talking about me, Kim. Are you willing to do this? And she told me, if you want to do it, do it. You'll stop hurting. You'll come off this medicine. You'll stop having these headaches. Some people may say you'll even look, I've had people tell me, oh, you're so cute, but you would look so much better if you lost weight. You will look better. You will feel better. But do you know the long-term risks? And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to talk anybody out of having it. I do have a couple of friends on here on YouTube who are scheduled to have either lap band, gastric sleeve, the actual bypass. I have several different friends here on YouTube who is scheduled to have one or the other weight loss surgery. And I know they watch my channel. And I'm not trying to scare y'all by any means. I'm not trying to discourage y'all from having it by any means. I'm not. Trust me. Please trust me. I'm not. I'm just basically telling you why I decided not to have it. Because, and you know what, I debated on even making this video. I said, I'm not even going to make this video. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to do what I need to do. I'm not going to talk about it. But I was talking to one of my YouTube sisters, and I was telling her about it. She was like, yeah, you should make a video. You should make a video about it. So that's what I did. And so I've decided to make some changes. That's going to be in another video. I'm going to do a segment on my channel called Weight Loss Diaries. And the next video, the very next video that I do is going to be my very first weight loss diary. And in that video, I will briefly tell you what it is that I'm going to be doing. You know, if you want to join me on this weight loss challenge or journey, I'm not going to say challenge, this journey. If you want to assist me and join me, and you need to lose a couple of pounds or 100 pounds or however many, and you want to join me on this journey, stay sub to my channel, because I'm going to do this. I'm going to die trying. And that's just all to it. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to die trying doing it. So I just wanted to make this video because it's really been on my heart. It's been on my heart, y'all, for real. It's really been on my heart for, I can't remember the last time I talked to my YouTube sister. If you're watching this video, sis, you know the last time we talked, how long ago that was. And it's been on my heart ever since to make this video. And you told me, you said, Kim, make that video. You told me to make this video, so I'm making it. And so yeah, that's everything. You know, kudos to you guys who are having it, who have had it and have had great success. I applaud y'all. I watch a lot of weight loss surgery videos. And I'm really proud of these people who have done it, who look nice, who are healthier, who are no longer, you know, hurting and struggling and depressed. And because weight, when you carry all this weight, it's depressing. I don't care what nobody say. It's depressing as hell. It's depressing. You could be the most up-spirited person in the world, because I am. And those of you who know me personally or have talked to me personally, y'all know I'm a very positive, upbeat, happy. I like to have fun. I'm a very upbeat person. But this weight, I have my days where I be so depressed. So depressed. And that's what it does. And, you know, I know when you start losing weight, you're happier, you feel better, you look better, you know, you can breathe easier, your joints don't hurt, your back don't hurt, all of that good stuff. You know, I understand that. So, congratulations to all of y'all who getting ready to have it, who have had it. And I'm going to end this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so that you can get updates on when I'm going to post these videos. Like I said, I'm going to do weight loss diaries. I don't know what days I'm going to be doing them because my schedule at work is getting ready to change. I was going to create a separate weight loss channel from here, but I just took on a whole new project and I don't have time to try to manage 2 channels. I can barely manage just one. So I'm just really starting to post videos regularly. So I know I can't manage two channels right now. I don't have it in my schedule. I don't have time. So I'm going to do weight loss diaries here on this channel along with my hauls, my natural hair, all of that good stuff. So if you enjoy my channel, if you want to stay updated on the things that I will be doing with this weight loss challenge, journey, all of that good stuff, please subscribe, please share and like this video. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Stay beautiful, stay blessed. Don't let anyone steal your joy, because life is too short. It really is. I love you all. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.